People aren't comfortable with corporal punishment when it comes to their children.
So imagine if someone used thumbtacks to discipline your child. Well, that's what a lawsuit is accusing an Addison daycare of doing. CW33's Norris Dejan has more on the story.
This is one of the worst cases that I've ever seen of employee misconduct at a daycare center.
A strong statement from attorney Jeffrey Zansky, who is representing the parents of 3-year-old BJ Medlock. They're suing this KinderCare daycare in Addison. In March of this year, it was known as Children's World, and the suit alleges at that time BJ's teacher was disciplining him and other kids by poking them with thumbtacks.
We noticed little scars on his back, but we never did think that our son would be being tortured at a daycare facility.
That is until a new teacher at the daycare called the Medlocks to tell them about the alleged punishment called stick. The teacher said she had already told her directors about this and they had done nothing. The Medlocks rushed to the daycare.
We got our child and we asked him, we took him up to a bulletin board and asked him, what is this? And he pointed straight at the thumbtacks and called it a stick.
Outraged, the Medlocks went to daycare directors, and they say the directors simply refused to believe it was happening. After the Medlocks contacted Children and Family Services, someone from the daycare called them to say the teacher in question had been removed, so it was okay to bring BJ back.
It wasn't okay because the directors knew that this was going on. They would have continued to allow this to go on if we hadn't have brought this to their attention and showed our concern.
That lawsuit also alleges that occasionally teachers here took children into closets and spanked them. The Medlocks say BJ is still disturbed every time he sees a bulletin board or a thumbtack, but that's not the main reason they filed the lawsuit.
Because we don't want this to happen to any other kids. I mean, that makes me cringe just as an adult. I know it hurts a child.
Norris Dejan, CW33, News at 9.
A Family and Protective Services investigated the Medlocks' complaint and found that the teacher did threaten kids with thumbtacks. The company that owns KinderCare declined to comment today on the lawsuit.
A jury